Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
There's a popular pastor in Abuja whose story has been trending now. You know, it has to do with allegations of rape and so on. And some people are saying that some men of God, some renowned and respected men of God, like you, that they haven't heard from you. First, I want to believe you have heard the story. If yes, what is your...
No, you see, people are funny. What do they want people to say? Rape is a bad thing, you know, and nobody encourages rape, you know, but we're just praying for the two sides. So that's all. It's not a good thing. You know, all we're praying is for God to have mercy and help us.
Okay. Now, some people are also talking about this alleged plan to Fulanize Nigeria, the Ruga controversy, and so on. As a minister of God, would you like to say something about that?
I mean, we have never seen this kind of thing before. You know, it's so sad that we're not growing. We're just talking about cows. You know, I went to Kigali the other day, just 2 weeks ago, on my way from South Africa. I stopped over in Kigali. Amazing country. Amazing. You see people who are going up. You know, people who are thinking. People who are throwing up satellites for rural. They're thinking of rural areas. They're shooting up satellites to be able to make it easier for them to access the internet, you know, to be reached. You know what I'm saying? They're doing some marvelous rural developments. They're picking up the rural cities and turning them into, you know, beautiful cities. There's progress. You know, and everyone knows about ranching. Why not ranching? If you want to take care of your cows, ranching is the way to go. This Ruga, whatever you call it, in 2019 is so backward. It's so backward. It's a shame. You see, you don't know how bad we are until you leave Nigeria. Everybody outside Nigeria is feeling sorry for Nigerians. That's the truth. Everywhere in the world, in Europe, in America, in other African countries, they are feeling sorry for Nigerians. You know what has befallen us. You know, so it's not a matter of, it's not about politics. It's a matter of those people who don't want to move us forward. There's stagnation. People are suffering. We are pastors, so we know what's going on. People are suffering. We are here. You have to. The people we help have increased. Everything is gone up. People don't have money to eat. How much more to give to God? So the little we have, we're taking care of, you know, helping people, bills, rents, hospitals. So there's nothing for them to do. Young people are jobless.
So what is, from the spiritual point of view, what is the way out of this?
We just pray for divine intervention. That's all that can bring us out, because apparently they don't want to use the best heads that we have. You know, they rather choose the Fulanis, you know. So it's crazy, you know. We're just watching in disbelief and shock as this country is just going. It's just going like that. There's so much impunity. There's no care. There's nobody to talk. Nobody talks to us. You know, we don't have a president that talks to us. We don't know what's going on. He seems not to owe anybody anything. Now, this is not the way to go. Presidents are talking to their people every day. Trump is talking every day. You know, the Ghana guy is talking every day. The Rwandese guy is talking every day. South African, you see him on TV every day, assuring the people. But nobody's. We just hear from spokesmen. And after speaking tomorrow, someone will deny it.
All right.
So,
let me, you know.
Somebody will say that wasn't from the presidency. You know. So we're just like a bunch of people just going nowhere.
All right. One of the things, you know, that people have always said is that Nigeria is one of the most religious countries in the world. But in spite of that, we are still wallowing in this state of hopelessness.
Yeah, because we're religious.
Why, you know, is that not a contradiction?
No, it's not. Religion is a problem. Religion is a big problem. And that's our problem. Our problem is that we're too religious. And any country that's so religious will not go anywhere.
Why?
Because religion is not God's way.
What is God's way? I need you to shed more light on God's way.
God's way is Jesus. Religion is man's search for God. Okay? But God has given his son and he says, I have found you. Stop searching for me. Now let's move forward. That's the difference. Religion will keep running in circles without ever finding God, because the only way to find God is through Jesus Christ. So religion is opposite of what God wants. When Christ was on earth, he fought religious people. The Sadducees of the time, the Pharisees, they were the religious people of the time. They were his enemies. So, and it hasn't changed. We are a bunch of religious people who don't even understand what the word says about anything. You'll be surprised that today, if somebody goes to a church and they tell him, go and bring a goat, they go and bring a goat.
Yeah, I was coming to that.
That's religion.
I don't know whether you must have seen some of the videos where you see some pastors using snake to heal people, or see some giving bleach or something. That's you see one carrying people and flinging them. How men of God like you who are respected. How do you feel when you see some of these charlatans doing?
It is sad, because that's what people want. People don't want the truth. People like to be deceived. People that tell the truth suffer in this country, but charlatans rise. People that they play a game and they understand people, so they play the game people want to see. So my heart breaks when I see that people can still do stupid things in 2019 because they're ignorant. Some people still go to the water bar beach to get power. People still do ritual things to get power. People still crazy. A man is doing magic from the pulpit and people are still there watching him.
Well, I mean, when
these men are not pastors,
they're
not men of God, and religion makes them all pastors.
So why are respected men of God like you and the others keeping quiet? Why are you not?
People don't want to hear. So at times you talk and you just get tired of talking. That's the truth, because people seem to want it. So let them have it. When you talk, they say, you're jealous, you don't, the same people you want to help will be the ones to fight you for telling them the truth. So it's not that you don't want to talk. What's the point talking and nobody's accepting it? You see them do exactly what you're telling them not to do. You gotta leave them alone. Let them go and experience the problem, and then it may be too late or not for them. So it's not that people are not talking. People don't want to hear the truth. That's what I found out. In 29 years of ministry, you're telling people, go God's way, go by faith. They say, no, it can't be now. I have to do something. I have to add something. I have to. Then when they go somewhere, they tell them, they buy it and abandon you. Because all they want is result, not even the process. How the result comes is not their problem. If you have to go and sleep with a goat to get to a result, you do it because you want the result badly. You don't want God. People don't want. All people want a solution to their problems. But the person that has a solution is God. So look for God. Then God will solve that problem. But when we start to try to solve our problems, we go wrong. And we end up in trouble.
All right. On a final note, where do you see Nigeria going, especially as the president is warming up to commence maybe the announcement of his cabinet members and stuff, the second term of the president? Where do you see Nigeria going?
I'm sorry to say, but there seems not to be much to expect. Because we've looked at this thing, we've looked at it, we've looked at it, we've looked at it. We've prayed for something, we want something. But there seems not to be anything. But may it not be so. May God prove us wrong.
Okay, can God prove his servants wrong?
Why not? He's God. We are so servants. So we're your servants. He's God. Okay. Yeah. May he prove us wrong.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.